Hello! Welcome to a new video. I need to plant my elderberry and this is quite a mess here. We have been neglecting this area. Behind you we have this beautiful, lush vegetable garden. But then when we turn around or when we are in the garden and look this way, it's just awful. We have this plastic tarp with the soil that we used in our raised beds, and there are so many weeds growing and they have completely taken up this space and probably all the nutrients in the soil, so not sure if we're gonna even be able to use this soil, at least not for like flower beds and garden beds. So I'm actually gonna try to remove as much weeds as I can and then put the tarp over to kind of suffocate the rest of the weeds. Because right here in the middle, I'm gonna plant my elderberry. It's gonna grow quite huge, like 3 meters wide and tall. So it's probably gonna cover this whole area right here. Like here is our neighbor's like junkyard. So we have arborvitae hedge here, but from our deck here, when we look this way, all we can see is their like junk, and it's not nice. This elderberry is gonna add privacy, beauty, and I can harvest it and make something delicious out of it. So it's just a win-win. So this is the before. I don't know what happened here. My camera stopped filming and there was like an error code. But I basically removed all the big weeds here and talked a little bit how invasive these weeds are and that we can't utilize this soil, which is totally our own fault. I don't know why I'm wearing a white t-shirt actually. So it grows 3 to 5 meters in height. That doesn't really matter, but so it gets 2 to 4 meters in width, and I'm just gonna go with 3 meters. That's in the middle. So I wanted to push over this side like that. Let's say 4 meters just to be safe. It's gonna be 2 meters out here, so it's probably gonna come out right here, and then maybe right here. So yeah, it's gonna fill out this area, and on this side it's gonna like probably just touch this edge, and this is gonna be years in the future. I don't even know what's gonna be here then, but right here I think this is gonna be just fine. Should have worn long pants. But let's start planting this elderberry. So I have no idea what the soil is like here. I can see some sort of like gravel here. It's very clay heavy. So I'm actually gonna take some of the soil here in front of me, mix that in. The summer is already ending, sadly, which, you know, it's not gonna have a really long time for the roots to develop, so I want to make sure it's a nice and loose soil. I need to get better shoes as well. For someone who is gardening a lot and digging holes and such, I don't have any good shoes, so I need to get that next year. But this spot right here is the most like sunny spot we have in like on like the whole property. Kind of. It doesn't get shaded by anything really, and elderflowers or elderberries loves the sun. But the root ball is nice and wet, and this particular variety can withstand harsh winds really well, and we do have that here. As you can tell. So The variety is called Bålsta, which is, you know, a Swedish variety. I don't think you can find that anywhere else, but I do try to buy varieties that are grown here in Sweden. Alright, so I'm just gonna continue trimming a little bit around here, and I'm gonna mulch and water this plant here. I don't want to water too much because it already, like the root ball was soaking wet, and I can kind of see the stress on the plant that it probably has gotten too much water, and that has drained all the nutrients out. So I'm gonna buy a bag of like fall fertilizer to fertilize all my plants, shrubs, trees, everything for fall and winter, because all of the fertilizers I have right now, they are more suitable for like summer. So I think that will do. I'm gonna dig out this like really big weed. Oh shit, I'm gonna break my shovel. How is it so stuck in there? Oh my God. There we go. My God. Whew. Jesus. I don't have much left to do here in this area, but I am gonna have to tackle this on my own. Ugh, so many grasshoppers. So this is like dead matter that we have collected, like from weeds and stuff. If I can't do it on my own, he's gonna have to come out and help me. No, this is not gonna work. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna get help. So it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but at least we have a solution for it over the course of, you know, this coming fall, winter and next spring, or like early next spring, because we're gonna make this a flower meadow, and then here I'm gonna grow like pumpkins or potatoes or something. I was actually going to build like a little shed here, but I don't know, maybe I will in the future. And I think it's gonna be very happy here.